What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Rich of Review Tech USA, as always, and tonight's topic is a very heated debate between critics, marketing analysts, and consumers. Why do PS3 exclusives not sell as well as other console exclusives? Why, even though these games get AA and AAA ratings and they have high averages on Metacritic, do they not move as many units as other exclusives from other consoles do? And what made me want to make this video, or rant I should say, is I saw an article on the internet, I'll have a link below in the description, that talked about how Resistance 3, which has an 83% Metacritic score, did not sell well. Granted, this article is dated September 20th, but with how many new games have been released, gamers have very short attention spans, so I'm sure the number hasn't gone up that much. But as of September 20th, Resistance 3 only sold around 275,000 copies. If this was a record in the music industry, and if you sell below 500,000, you failed. It's called going wood in the music industry. You get a wood plaque on your wall. And now Resistance, the series, is in question, and you can't blame them. I mean, reviews don't pay bills. Moving copies of the game does. That pays bills. And, you know, Insomniac Games is now questioning if they're going to continue Resistance, and I can't blame them. It doesn't matter how high the game is scoring. If no one's buying it, tough shit. Time to move on. You got to develop something that makes money. So even though I'm still flabbergasted and can't pinpoint why PlayStation 3 exclusives don't sell, I do have like 3 guesses as to why PS3 exclusives don't move off the shelves. I don't know if they're right because it's just speculation, but here it goes. The first thing that might be the reason why PS3 exclusives don't sell as well as 360 exclusives is because Sony doesn't market them as well. Take Resistance 3, for example. It's a brand new game, perfect example. I mean, they had advertisements, they had a big banner advertisement on YouTube, but it just felt like there was no energy behind that game and marketing it. It was just like Sony's like, yeah, here's Resistance 3, yeah, it's another shirt here, yeah, here's a TV commercial, go buy it, I don't give a shit. That's what I feel like with PS3 games. Now, with Uncharted 3, you know, they're doing the whole subway thing, and more people know about it, but still, I mean, compare it to Halo 3. That's a perfect example. Halo 3. People who didn't even game knew about Halo 3. I remember I visited my family. I came home to my parents' house, and my mom was like, "Are you getting that Halo game I see on? They had it on CNN, and is that's that game with aliens, right?" I mean, she could give a shit about gaming, and she knew about it. Do you think that my mother would have came to me about Uncharted or Resistance? No, because I just don't see Sony putting the energy into marketing the games the same way Microsoft does. And Microsoft has a lot less exclusives than PS3, and they outsell PS3 like 10 to 1. It's insane. The exclusives anyway, I should say. The second thing it could be, and tell me if you agree with me or not on this, is that the exclusives that come out for PlayStation 3 are for flooded genres, like Killzone 2 and 3 are first-person shooters, and first-person shooters are a dime a dozen. So even if it's a good one and it's an exclusive, it just can't stand out above the rest because there's a billion games in that genre. Now, the other one that a lot of people say to me, and honestly I don't think this holds that much weight anymore, it would have held more weight back in like 2008 and 2009, but now I think it's kind of null and void, is that a lot of people bought the PlayStation 3 as a home theater device, like it was a Blu-ray player on steroids, because there was a time, even when the PS3 first came out, that it was the most affordable, best performing Blu-ray player on the market. Honestly, I don't really buy that anymore. I mean, the PS3 came down a lot in price, and a lot of people buy it for the games now, but it could still hold a little weight. I could picture like maybe 2 or 3 million PS3s being out there, solely just being used for Blu-ray players. But nowadays, I don't really see that being the reason. But hey, you never know. I doubt it, but you never know. Now, I know a lot of people are going to come to me and say, "Oh, Rich, it's 2011, exclusives don't matter." But I could deem that totally null and void by the fact that why did you buy your preferred console? Why did you buy 2 out of the 3 consoles? You bought them because of the exclusive software that's on them. If a game console didn't have exclusive software, then what would be the point of buying it? All the companies should just merge together and make one console because the exact same games will be on all 3. It'll be worthless to have 3 different competing companies. So what's your thoughts on this? Why do PS3 exclusives, AA and AAA critically acclaimed games not sell that well? Why are these games not being hyped up and having midnight launches? And why are they not selling 10 or 20 million copies? Make sure to leave your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, and as always, thank you for supporting Review Tech USA. And try to be mature about it too. Please.